We're 10 months into the job crisis due to the pandemic, and the America's unemployment rate has stagnated. The jobs recovery has hit a roadblock, but the U.S. jobless rate hasn't improved since the fall, and the economists don't have and the economists and the economists don't have high hopes that this has changed in January either. But the economists had predicted that the U.S. jobless rate stayed put at about 6.7% in the first month of 2021, which would be the third month in a row with no change. 11 months into the pandemic, 10 months into the jobs crisis, and 9 months into the Istanbul recovery, this is still a very bad sign. But the average expectation for jobs added in January is 50,000. That would be a welcome turnaround for the 140,000 jobs that were lost in December, which was the first monthly loss of jobs since April. If the January forecast holds true, America would still be down about nearly 10 million jobs since last February. But there's a chance that the government's jobs reports due out Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time could be better than expected. Hopefully it is. But Wednesday's ADP report or ADP unemployment report showed private payrolls. They closed by 174,000 positions in January, or they rose anyway. Um, and that was far greater than the economists had expected. And while the ADP report and the government report aren't correlated, such a big jump bodes well for the official job figures. Um, Coupled with recent positive surveys of the manufacturing and services sectors, there may actually be, wait for it, an upside risk to the Friday's payroll report, wrote BMO senior economist Jennifer Lee in a note on Wednesday. And here's to just all but hoping. The America's job market has gone through a tremendous rebound since the economy ground to a halt last spring, but adding back millions of jobs over the summer, even so the nation remains in a job crisis. More than 18 million people received some form of government benefit in the week ending January 9th, according to the Department of Labor. But meanwhile, the hospitality and leisure industry, which would include restaurants and all kinds of in-person entertainment, continues to bear the brunt of the job crisis. In fact, the food services and drinking places sector was the largest single source of the gap between December's employment level and pre-pandemic level, and said the Indeed economic research director Nick Bunker in an emailed comment. On top of that, all the jobs lost in December were held by women. The sectors can't get fully back to normal until the virus is under control, or the pandemic ends. The economists and politicians are betting that the vaccine rollout will be the cure all for the economy, but the rollout is still in its infancy. So far, nearly 33 million vaccine doses have been administered in the United States, but only 6 million people have received the all-important second dose, according to data from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The Congressional Budget Office said in the report Monday that the number of employed Americans won't be back to pre-pandemic level until 2024. President Joe Biden's plans, including the goal to deliver 100 million doses of the coronavirus vaccine in his first 100 days, as well as the proposed $1.9 trillion stimulus package that would include more aid for the jobless, can help weather the storm. But as to how long it will take the nation to recover fully from this jobs crisis, that remains to be the great unknown.